All right, welcome to my tutorial on how to use Pixton. From the students page, you can see that Pixton is one of our choices that we can click on. So I will quickly log in. Unless you are a new student, you already have Pixton for schools that you signed up for last year. If you are not, when I get back to school, I will create an account or help you if you have a login issue. In the meantime, you can join another student and work with them. So I will just sign in real quick so you can get an idea of what this is going to look like. So right now I want to create a comic. So again, you go up to the top where it says create a comic. We have a few choices of different formats. This one is one row comic quick start. This is one row comic with punch. These are 2 rows. This is a large poster. This is a picture. This is a 4 coma, so it's a vertical style. This is a super long one, 14 rows, and then this is the freestyle if you wanted to design your own. For today, we can do one that is just quick, 1 row, and you can see that they already have templates that are chosen for us. If we did the create and make our own, we would be able to go in and adjust everything. But for today, we'll just do this so we get an idea of, again, how to use Pixton. So I will select this one on the bottom. Choose your character. So here is my character. Now I always want to make sure that I am, first of all, adding a title, but spending my time typing in content. We can spend hours manipulating the character and the background and the items inside of Pixton, but we want to make sure that first and foremost we have content typed in. So under Untitled, we're going to want to click and we can title this. And for today, we can type water cycle. And then this is where I could be teaching others about some type of content that we're learning about. So let's say that we learned about the water cycle. It says double click. And this is where I could add my text. Now right now, this is on top of this character. So I'm going to want to move the speech bubble over. Okay. I could rotate the speech bubble. I can make it tall, thin, so on and so forth. Click off. I could add another character. I could add a speech bubble. I could add a prop. So let's say I wanted to have, and maybe I could have raindrop and see if there's any results in there. So it's not going to have everything. As you can see, raindrop was not one of my options, but let's say I wanted to have a pan. I could click a pan and put it in here and pretend that there is water inside of it evaporating up. I could click off. I can even add a different background, so maybe I didn't want it in the school. You can see now I am outside. I could even add an image, and maybe I added an image from my computer. So if I click upload image, we could upload a picture from one of the files on our computer. I'm not going to spend the time doing that right now. I could either save this panel if I wanted to use it over again. I can revert the panel to the way it was. I could clear the panel, lock everything so I can't move anything. I could change the background color. I can save this scene. I could save the props, or I could flip horizontally to make it the other way. Now I could also do this with the character. You can see I can edit expressions to make the character doing preset poses. I could edit the looks, so on and so forth. So you can see that there's a lot of things that we can do inside of Pixton, but remember, the thing that we want to be using this for is for educational purposes. So teaching others or showing us what you have learned, we could use this as quick formative assessment. So maybe that we were looking for our students to show us whether or not they know how to add and subtract fractions. You could put some addition and subtraction of fraction problems inside of Pixton and share that with us. If you want to save it for later, you would do that. If not, you would click Save and Continue. Oh, it says that I'm not ready to be done. Let me go and add some more content in it so that way we're all finished. Just so I'm all done, so you'll be able to see exactly what I'll do. I can save the water cycle. If I want to have others be able to remix it, it won't affect your original, but maybe they could take what you did and change it a little bit. You could click that. If not, just click Save and Continue. So we can do this as a project. We'll just skip this because we're not attaching it to a project. And here is our water cycle. I can grab a link to put it onto Edmodo, or I could also click the embed code, and this is where I would be able to put it on my blog.